Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, the information regarding that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page. I thank you so much in advance. Capricorn, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the year, and I was hoping if I could ask you to please subscribe if you are interested. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. So, Capricorn, I have started a new portion of my practice, and I'm doing mini meditations before all of the readings and writing down some of the visions and items, symbols, words that I see in those meditations. And I've written them down here in this journal. I'm going to show you. I have dated them, but tarot is timeless. So if you're watching this message, a year from now, the message, may be completely relevant to you in whatever present moment you're experiencing as you watch this. So I saw a button, shoelaces, a farmer and farmland, Alaska, a fishing line, and a fishmonger. It led me to a fishmonger, and specifically that word. Thank you, Spirit. So I believe that the word fishmonger originated in a Shakespeare play. So you may have a connection to Shakespeare. You may love Shakespeare. Take it as it resonates. Market, past lives, staircase, peaches, and the color red. So I'm just going to hold that up for you to see. So these may mean nothing in this moment, but they may mean something, in the future for you. So just, if you want to write them down, take a screen cap of it. I would love to know if they end up being relevant to you somehow. They may become relevant in this reading. I'm not sure. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So we're going to do your reading today. We're going to pull one card from the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck and doing your reading with the Light Seers Tarot. So Capricorn, working our way through Sagittarius season now, and then it's your turn, right? So let's pull one card for Capricorn, please, Spirit. And that was, okay, Stargate Heart. Heart chakra opening, unlocking, generosity. I love this for you. I love this for you. Capricorn, especially because I see the Merkaba or the Merkaba shape here. That shape is very unique and special in that it represents a energetic light vehicle. So I don't know how steeped any of you are in meditation practice, but it's this idea that, imagine this shape, which is like a pyramid and kind of one pyramid on top of another pyramid. Imagine the shape in energetic terms, that it's rotating in every direction, up, down, sideways, every direction, so fast that you almost don't see it because it's rotating that fast. The idea is that it's a light vehicle and that we can enter into the Merkaba shape and literally transcend time and space and travel through time and space in this vehicle. I haven't done it in a very long time, but I used to, especially during pandemic, when we were all just like at home dealing with ourselves, and I came to my spiritual awakening, I would meditate. I just learned how to meditate for like hours at a time. So I would meditate for like 2 hours. There was one time I meditated for that long. And so I can meditate for a long time. And I actually I could see something. I mean, I thought it was the Merkaba. I don't know. I just saw rotation like this around me in every direction. It's almost like a mastery. They're talking to me about mastery for you. That you're reaching this space of understanding your heart, right? This is all about the heart chakra. Can your heart chakra, can your love, is your love capable of this level of transcendence? That is a tall order, Capricorn. We shall see. Let me know if it can. Because if it can, I would like to be your friend. 4 cards for the base spread, 4 cards for clarifier. Okay. 4 cards out. 5 cards out. Okay. Lots of cards, lots of cards. 3 extra cards. I'm going to take all of them. Spirit asked me to, so I shall. 3 cards that came out at the end. The Queen of Swords, the 10 of Cups in the reverse, the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So, okay, 4 suits in the tarot. 4 suits in the tarot. Swords, Cups, Pentacles, and Wands. Capricorn is earth energy, therefore relates to the pentacle energy. Pentacles are all about earthbound concerns. So doors opening, opportunities, finances, stability, good health, themes like that. The 9 of Pentacles is normally in the upright somebody who is very independent, kind of, I just heard self-made, somebody who is put a lot of effort into their endeavors and is reaping the rewards of that. In the reverse, it doesn't mean that you're not successful, but it does mean that you're not so much in an independent energy right now. You could be in collaboration with others. Trying to find your 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is all about, the Cups is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and describes bliss. 10 of Cups, 10 full cups of love and compassion and empathy and all of these ooey gooey feelings, right? They're like literally sitting on a bench of rainbows. It's happiness, it's gratefulness, it's gratitude. But this card is in reverse. Kind of saying that you've somehow felt that you've fallen short of that bliss. Maybe because you've taken a cold, harsh look at something. Queen of Swords. Swords energy is air. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'll have you notice here in this particular deck that the singing bowl, this cup, could be it's not a singing bowl, it's a cup, but it looks like a singing bowl. This cup, right, the cup of love, it's under, it's literally behind a gate. That we're not looking at feelings right now. We're looking at the mind space. We're trying to be rational about something. That's very, very in keeping with what Spirit is trying to bring to you right now, because it's as if Spirit is saying you've kept your heart under lock and key for long enough. That's just Spirit saying that, okay? That's Spirit. Because they want you to open up. You've kept your, I feel like you've kept your desires under lock and key. I feel like it's almost easier for you to be in this state, right? See how she's got the sword in her hand? Yes, she's in a mode of contemplation, but at any time, her right hand could go onto that handle and slice and dice. Feels defensive. In the past energy, the Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant is Virgo energy, major arcana. It's the Pope of the Tarot. It's a religious or spiritual conduit. It's teachings, it's structure. Could be standards and regulations, things like that. But it's access to the divine, and in the past you didn't have that access. Clarified by the King of Wands in the reverse. Why didn't you have that access? Perhaps because you were struggling to find your bliss, to find the thing that really, truly motivates you and your passion, your heart space, right? King of Wands, can adheres more to like the solar plexus, sacral chakra, so sexuality and instinct and confidence. Those are the words that we usually associate with the King of Wands. I mean, look at this guy. He's got like a pet lion, right? He looks like kind of boss figure. We don't usually associate the King of Wands with the heart as much. And yet, the heart has to be involved. Love of some kind has to be involved when we're going after our dreams. We have to really love something to be able to invest our blood, sweat, and tears into it, right? So, just as an example, right? I'm here on YouTube. I'm not making any money from this, right? In terms of, yes, I get donations, but I'm doing this for free. I have a day job. It takes up a lot of my time. Any spare moment that I get, I record with the hope that whatever messages I'm channeling reaches the person it's supposed to reach. But I truly, truly love doing it. I'm fully in the space when I read tarot. There's no other space where I feel quite as comfortable. That's how I know it's for me. And yes, I may get nervous, or I may doubt it every once in a while, like, can I actually do this? And then the cards start flying out, and I'm like, yep, I can do this. Supposed to do it. Love doing it. Gonna continue to do it. Whether or not I'm getting paid, whether or not it's free, whether one person watches it or a million people watches it. Doesn't matter. So there's something here that Spirit is really calling your attention to the fact of, where is your heart space right now, Capricorn? What are you investing your heart space into right now? I'm gonna ask for, okay, that was fast. 3 cards came out to clarify the Hierophant and the King of Wands. The 8 of Wands in the upright. The World card in the reverse and the Chariot in reverse. So the World ends the major arcana. Chapters closing, new chapters opening, but it's in reverse. Chariot card is Cancer energy, so you could be dealing with a Cancer. Or, right, so number 7 in the major arcana represents a mastery over the self, over the divine masculine, divine feminine, the light and the dark within. The Chariot moves in victory, right? There are no reins on these horses. It's like everything's moving energetically towards victory. These 2 cards also can represent, both of these cards can represent travel. So you could have been on your way somewhere, traveling somewhere. I also just heard astral travel. So you could be energetically traveling, which is really interesting. However, these two cards came in the reverse with the Eight of Wands. So there was something that you wanted to move quickly on, but you found yourself in a place of stagnancy that you had to really look at something and close out a cycle. It's almost like there was no and has been no chance of you moving forward until you deal with whatever it is that you have to deal with. And it involves closing this chapter. There's some chapter of your life that you have not been able to close. And you are, you know what I see this as? Because Eight of Wands talks about quick movement, quick messages. This is what I see. Spirit is showing me wheels of a car turning, but the brake is pressed. So the wheels are spinning at 70, 80 miles an hour, and it's literally burning up the rubber. Smoke everywhere, fire impending. You are trying to move faster than you are able to right now because energetically the brakes are completely pumped. The brakes are pumped, the emergency brake is on, and there's a brick wall in front of you in the past energy. Like, that's why I see those spinning tires. There's something I think that you're finding difficulty looking at. In the present energy, you got the Five of Wands, see? And the Six of Pentacles, clarifying it. So let's talk about the Five of Wands first. This is a card of being at odds with yourself. It's a card of chaos and conflict. Not a big fan of fives, and so far you got 2 5s in your reading. The Hierophant is number 5, and this number 5. Fives are all about being in limbo. You're trying, right? You're trying to like step up the ladder, but it's almost like you're stepping on top of yourself. You're working against yourself in some way. And you've tried to find situations that reciprocate what you're looking for. And now I'm being called to ask you, but what is it that you give? I'm not saying that you're not giving, but Spirit is just wanting me to say that to you. If you're expecting reciprocity, what are you giving to elicit that reciprocity in return? Right? So let's just say this is like an example of love. I don't know why I just picked up a crystal and I just had to hold it up to my face like that. Okay, Spirit wants me to show it to you. This is beautiful Lodolite crystal. It's a crystal of grounding. So, which keeps it with your earth energy. I don't know what that was about. That was very weird. So it was almost unconscious the way that I did that. Because I was like, I have to look at this. Like in the middle of your reading, I must look at this. I must look at the complexity of what is happening inside of this energy. So Spirit's just asking that right now. So like, let's say it's a situation, right, of the heart. Maybe you've been hurt in the past. Maybe your heart has been hurt. But you're ready to move on. You're ready to look for something genuine. And you keep kind of being at odds with it, right? Like maybe you've dated and you haven't quite found the right match. Well, Spirit is asking me to ask you, are you bringing yourself to the scenario? Like, what is it that you're bringing to the table? Are you bringing past hurt? Are you bringing something that you have not been able to close out? Because until you can close it out, it's just going to keep showing up in every phase of your life, right? So this could have to do with like a family scenario. You know, maybe you're on the outs with your parents or a sibling or something, and you want to move on, but like you can't move on with that sibling or with that parent until you express yourself. And maybe you say, I'm hurt, I'm scared, I'm confused, I'm angry, I don't know what I want, I don't know what I feel, but I know that I love you. I know that I want to get through this. Can you help me get through this with you, alongside of you? Can you reciprocate what I'm bringing, right? Right now you're at odds with all of that. Let's pull clarifier. The moon. Damn, the moon has not come out really for many people, if any of the readings so far, I think. Pisces energy, sometimes attributed to Cancer energy as well. The moon illuminates in the darkness, and it's all about mysteries, illusions, confusion, and secrets. When the moon is in reverse, something will be revealed. It's like something that was once kind of buried. It's like buoying to the surface now, bubbling, rising up. One more card, please, Spirit. Three of Wands. This card has been just stalking the readings. Three of Wands. Three of Wands in the upright is waiting for your ships to come in. Having made a decision and now kind of waiting for the inertia of that decision to trickle out into the world and then come back. But this card is in the reverse. Have you given up? That's what I just want to say. Have you given up? You know, I always, when I look at this card, I always remark, and I will continue to remark, on the fact that she has a surfboard, but she's not in the water. What good is a surfboard if it's not in its element, right? So there's something here that maybe you're feeling out of your element. Maybe these watery depths, these emotional depths confuse you. It's not your wheelhouse. You're an earth sign. You're grounded. You're stable. How stable are you, though? I mean, I gotta, with love and respect, I gotta say it. You're everything's crowded inside of your heart and your mind and your body. You're stepping all over yourself. Trying to achieve something? At what cost? In the future energy, Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Like, when the Seven of Pentacles is in the upright, this is earth energy. It represents somebody who has invested time, resources, energy into something. And then it starts to blossom. And maybe it wasn't what you expected. And you're kind of wondering, was it worth it? Maybe it wasn't, maybe it was. What I see here clarifying it is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is disappointment. It's absolute on the floor disappointment. Now this card is very unique in its depiction because it does depict somebody that's walking into the light. It doesn't usually depict that in other tarot decks. That's what makes this one unique. So it's almost like you will come to some kind of epiphany about what you've been investing in so far in your life. It's not that it was a waste of time, but like, is it really giving you what it is that you desire? I don't feel like it is. This is the future energy. You're going to come to the epiphany. King of Pentacles, this is your energy in reverse, right? King of Pentacles is somebody who is very successful, abundant, in control. Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's in the reverse, right? I think it is this revealing that, you didn't quite make it to what you had set out for yourself. Wheel of Fortune. This is definitely the first time this card has showed up for anybody in these series of readings. Major Arcana number 10. The Wheel of Fortune is related to Jupiter energy. Jupiter is gigantic, right? It's the biggest planet in our solar system, and it represents expansion and good luck and good fortune. It also represents divine timing, and you got this in reverse. So Spirit is kind of showing me that things are still a little bit in limbo, I'm sorry to say. But that's not a bad thing. It's just a recognition, right? This is the future potential. If you stay in the present moment, all potentials are afforded to you. Anything is possible. All possibilities afforded to you. So you can literally make a decision in the next 30 seconds that will change your life. You don't think that's true? Like, think about all the decisions you could literally make. I could call work tomorrow and say I quit. That's a hell of a decision. It's one that I can make. My life would absolutely change. For the better or for worse, I don't know. Right? I could call up an ex-boyfriend and start that whole thing again. My life would definitely do something. Probably not something good, but something. You know, I could walk down the street and go to the corner store and meet the new love of my life. Who knows, who knows, who knows, right? These are just examples. All possibilities are afforded to you. But as it stands right now, things are in delay. You're coming to a real strong realization about this. I just heard the sanctity, the sacredness of your heart. Do you see your heart as a sacred space? That's the first question. Is your heart, and it's not in an egotistical way. I'm asking you in a truly humble way. Do you see the divinity within you? Very important. Do you even know how to ask yourself that question? Maybe you can. Maybe you absolutely know that you are a divine being, because you are, but do you know it? In the advice from Spirit, 7 of Wands in the reverse, 2 of Wands, excuse me, 2 of Wands in the reverse. This is another card of travel. You may be traveling soon, because you got the World, the Chariot, and now this card, 2 of Wands, is directionality. It's choosing a direction. 2 fire sign cards to end this reading. I'm going to pull clarifiers, but that's very interesting for an earth sign. You're itching and raring to go with something. But in the reverse, this is the message that Spirit has. They want you to unblock something around your heart and choose a different path. They just said that. Choose a different... It's almost like you've... It's almost like you've tried... Okay, how do I say this without being... Okay, I just have to say it the way that it's coming to me. How's that working out for you? That's the sentence that just came into my head. Okay. Whatever reasons you're giving to this energy right now, to Spirit. I almost see somebody talking back at the screen at me. And Spirit just wanted me to say, how's that working out for you? Is it working? Then great. Keep going. Do it. If it's not working, can you admit that? And it doesn't make you weak? It just makes you honest with yourself? So that's from Spirit, okay? That's from Spirit. I have a lot of Capricorns in my life. Lots. Lots of Libras, lots of Capricorns. I knew I was picking up on this energy. I knew it. Okay, so if it doesn't resonate, it's not your reading. But you know if it's your reading or not. You know if I'm telling you the truth. You know, you can feel it if it's yours. 7 of Swords. Procrastination, trying to get away with something, sneaky energy. Clarifying this and clarifying, how's that working out for you? Right? It's not. It's not. It's like you're trying to convince yourself that it's working, but it's not. And look, literally everything else in your life could be working for you. And I totally identify with this. Like, I really, really do. Everything else in your life could be perfect. But there's just this one little irritating aspect, and it's called your love and your heart, that you just have to deal with. Okay, we're gonna end with this. This is Sagittarius energy. Temperance. The word temperance, to temper our emotions, to turn pain into power, right? Turning one thing, one state of being into another state of being. That's temperance. And the Archangel is here to show you that you're capable and that they're with you. They're literally, it's like I see them standing right behind you, their big old wings, just engulfing you in their love. He's saying, you can do this. Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with this process, because all you're wanting to do is move, 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 move. But you can't. Look, I want to move. I want to get out of here. I want to get away. I want to climb up to whatever it is. But it's just like, no. It's almost like it's the spinning wheels. It's the burning rubber, the spinning wheels. You're trying so hard to move so fast and you're not getting anywhere. And you have 3 cards of travel, right? Could be energetic travel too. Please just take a moment. When I started this reading, I was talking all about travel, right? Energetic travel. Imagine that you had the power, and you can. I've seen it myself. Imagine you had the power to travel space and time. And if we want to think of it in an earthly context, that's fine. That you could manifest your heart's desire to you. You could travel to that dimension of being where you have everything you want. What is it that you want? Do you actually know how to feel that space and believe that you have it? Because it doesn't matter if you have the vehicle to get there when you don't know what the destination is. It kind of got a little preachy at the end, but Capricorn, I love you. You know what I was trying to get at, right? So that's your reading. If it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification if you'd like to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Capricorn.